Nagarkar, working as an assistant professor at Electronics Engineering Department, Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. Today, my session is group discussion and the preparation tips for the GD. The learning outcome for after this session, after completion of this session, student will be able to apply the skill and guidelines in a group discussion. They differentiate between the GD discussion and debate, do's and don'ts of GD, importance of GD in companies, and they understand different types of GD. Content: introduction of the GD, difference between the discussion, debate and GD, why GDs happen, types of GD, what does GD checks, preparation tips for GD, personalities reflected in the GD, do's and don'ts during the GD, and the parameters for evaluation in the GD. So in the introduction part, GD, how the GD can be defined. Group discussion is the modern method for assessing the student's personality or the candidate personality. It is both a technique and the art, as well as a comprehensive tool to judge the worthiness and appropriateness of the candidate for the job. What is the difference between the GD, debate, discussion? Debate, either winning or losing. Discussion, it is the expression of your point of view and respecting others' point of view also. But in group discussion, exhibiting maturity and the logic, as it involves sharing of ideas, thoughts with the group. So why do GDs happen? Means why the companies and most of the organizations, they are expecting the GDs. So to make aware of key skills and prepare for the future, to cultivate listening skill and develop the logical and effective communication. If you need disagree, then doing so in a graceful manner, attacking issue, not the people, and to actively listen to the group members and refine your own point by choosing others' input on the subject. There are different variety or the types of GD. Basically, GD can be classified into two types, either topic based or case based. So the topic based GDs can be of three types: factual topics, controversial topics, and the abstract topics. So one by one we are going to discuss in a detailed manner. Factual topics. Factual topics are about the practical things which an ordinary person is aware in his day-to-day life. Typically, there are socio-economics topics. These can be the current topic. Such topics gives the candidate a chance to prove that he is aware and sensitive towards the environment. Controversial topics. They are the ones which are argumentative in nature. They are meant to generate controversy. The GDs, where such topics are given for discussion, the noise and temper is usually high. The idea behind giving such topic is likely to see how much maturity the candidate is displaying by keeping his temper in check. Third one, that is abstract topics. Abstract topics are about intangible things, like the topics used to check your lateral thinking or the creativity. For example, the number 10, joy, happiness, some kind of a color has been given, like a color red, blue, and based on that you need to discuss in the topic. Case based GD, that is the another classification. Another variation is the use of case instead of a topic. The case study tries to simulate a real life situation. Information about the situation will be given to the candidate and they would be asked as a group to resolve the situation. In case study, there are no incorrect answers or the perfect solutions. The objective is to get you think about the situation from various angles. Now, what does GD checks? Various aspects are there. With the help of GD, the organization will checks like communication skills, knowledge, reasoning ability, leadership skills, flexibility, convincing power, ability to work in a team, creativity, group dynamics, level of maturity, interpersonal skills, initiative attitude. Which kind of a personalities can be reflected in the GD? The first type is a passive kind of a personality, which is submissive in nature and who hesitate to take initiative. Second type is assertive kind of a personality, who is open to accept the ideas and initiates and encourage others. Third one is aggressive, who is dominating in nature and argumentative. Now, what are the types of group discussion? Can you recall the types? Yes. The different types of GDs are factual GD, controversial GD, abstract GD, and case based GD. Now, we are going to discuss do's and don'ts in the GD. So, first we'll start with the do's. Sitting comfortably, listening to the topic, organizing ideas, speaking at the earliest, identifying supporters and opponents, keeping a track of time, sharing time fairly, maintaining eye contact, taking notes, aiming for summary if needed. Now, don'ts in the GD. Being in a hurry. You should not be in a hurry while explanation. Dominating vocally or physically. That is not at all allowed in the GD. Taking extreme stance. Looking at the faculty. Throwing all the ideas at one shot. Disgracing. Paying attention to the bulldozers. Being silent. Assuming the role of chairman. Getting emotional. Moving excessively. Speaking fast. Indulging in ill conversation and using a slang. So now we are going to discuss the preparation tips so that it will be helpful at the preparation of a GD for the campus drives and the interviews. So first, GD reflects your inherent qualities of an individual. Regarding this, the first and the most crucial step is preparation. Reading is most important part. Mocks. Create an informal GD group and meet regularly to discuss and exchange feedbacks. Taking a position face to face the topic. Always take holistic view of the topic. Avoid the statements like I wholeheartedly support to the topic, I completely disagree with the topic. Start as there are points in favor of and against the topic. Now, if you have a soft voice, then rise voice level but do not shout. Look for the moments when the noise levels are very high and get into the discussion. If you are interrupted while discussing your topic, in that situation, tell in a clear and unambiguous terms that you'd be allowed to speak. You can say, excuse me, please let me complete. Just a minute, let me finish my point. Raise your voice slightly. How to get into the discussion? Take initiative. Be attentive and get into the discussion comfortably. Identify strong speakers and soft speakers in a group. Get into the discussion by using the sentences like, yes, what you say is true. Like, but there is something more that we would like to add. And there is another reason to support why you say or what you say. So, how to summarize the GD? So there are various techniques for the summarization in the group discussion. Most GDs do not really have conclusions. Keep the following points in mind while summarizing the discussion. First, avoid raising new points. Avoid stating only your viewpoint. Avoid dwelling only on one aspect of the GD. Keep it brief and concise. It must incorporate all important points that come out during the GD. If examiner asks you to summarize the GD, it means GD has come to an end. And the most important thing, do not add anything once the GD has been summarized. So these are the parameters with the help of which we can evaluate the GD. First, language proficiency, content, communication, team behavior, logical thinking and analytical style. In logical proficiency, use of effective word and the phrases related to the topic. Use of effective sentence structure is very important. Content, you should have the conceptual knowledge, general awareness and the knowledge of current affairs. Communication, voice modulation is very important. Body language matters a lot, and listening skills and persuasion skills are very important aspect of the communication skill in group discussion. Team behavior. Behavior with the other team members is also observed in a keen manner. Role played to achieve the goals of a team. Logical and thinking and analytical skill. Speaking coherently with the topic, speaking in coordination with others' point, touching all the possible dimensions of the topic. Now these are the references which I have used for this slides or the presentation. How to succeed the group discussion and the personal interview edition, that is Kindle edition by the SK Mandal, and you can refer this website also. It's very nice. Thank you all of you.